Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2 with me, DarkPhoenix Gaming, and Melinda Shepard here. Now, last time we left off, we had just finished up on the Citadel, and we had successfully recruited Kasumi for our squad, as well as bought some random crap. But we need more money before we can buy other random crap. And we also went off on the Hammerhead mission. And I finished up those couple of missions. Meaning, now we're at the point where we're not going to use the Hammerhead again until I get around to doing the Overlord DLC, which is going to be a while. And speaking of Kasumi, I think it's time we pop down to that level and give her hello, as well as give Gardner his food supplies that he asked for. After all, we did go through all the trouble of buying them for him, so we may as well hand them over, right?
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Why not?
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Are you serious? It seems cannibalistic because of the shape of what's essentially the Asari's hair. That's ridiculous. Then again, he does work for Cerberus, so what should I expect, really? Anyways, let's have a little chit-chat with Kasumi. And she has some alcohol over here. May as well have a glass of the red stuff. Just for the hell of it. Though I still don't know how Kasumi managed to get all of this in here. Well, let's have a glass right before our secret undercover spy type mission. Alcohol is the best thing, clearly. What as I was saying, how the hell did Kasumi get all of this crap in here? I mean, this place is incredible. Books, paintings, a little statue, some roses, and a whole goddamn minibar. How did Kasumi get all this in here without the people who run the port on the Citadel getting suspicious? I have to admit, if she can do all of this, she is one damn good thief. I might hate Cerberus's guts and will continue to do so, but when it comes to picking people to be on our team, they sure know how to pick them. That's for damned sure. Anyways, hey Kasumi. Yeah. Kasumi, and the way Kasumi's dialogue works in this game is actually kind of interesting because it's basically the same way that Zaid's does, because the two of them are DLC characters, and as a result, they don't actually start out. They don't start out in the game, so they don't have traditional dialogue wheel type conversation trees. They just make commentary based on what's going on at the time. So you talk to them and they make some interesting comments on things that are going on the ship and in the story at the time. And then they tell you to come back later, and they have more to say after you've progressed the story a little more. It's not exactly the best, but I still maintain that Kasumi is one of my favorite characters in this game, despite the way her dialogue system works. She is awesome. Though, the one omission that I wish hadn't been omitted was the fact that you can't romance Kasumi. That is a damn shame. As that would make a nice romance addition to the game, I think.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Heh.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius, Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I
Yeah,
guess his reputation will take time to heal.
it's gotten better as of about 5 minutes ago when we gave him the new ingredients, so not much time for that, I suppose.
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
Yeah, you'd better not. Besides, if you steal stuff from people on board a starship you're traveling on who know that you're there and were to find you, then they generally tend to get a little miffed. So probably want to avoid that as well.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
And that is Kasumi code for come back after you progress the story a little more and I'll make commentary on things. But first we're going to examine her crap.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Huh. Yeah, I actually kind of agree with Kasumi on that about the physical books thing. Because ebooks are all well and good, but for some kinds of books, I just like having the physical copy that I can hold in my hand and turn the pages. I just like it better in some cases. But what's this painting? Now let's actually go over to it.
That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
And Kasumi is not only a thief, but she also rescues slaves. She's quite the character, that's for sure.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference.
Yes.
First museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Kasumi is obviously just the Mass Effect version of Catwoman from the way she's acting right now, and that is so awesome.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
That, and if you leave a calling card around, people are going to eventually connect the dots and be able to figure out your habits and where you're going to steal stuff next and all that if you have a calling card, so a little bit too much of a risk. I imagine that's also part of it.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how Keiji and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Wow. None of that love at first sight bullshit, or any of that other nonsense with Kasumi and Keiji. No, they meet when they're both hired to steal the same painting, and they end up fighting over it. Classic. But after our little conversation with Kasumi, I think that's enough conversation for the time being. I'm going to save conversing with the crew again until after we're done at Beckenstein. That's where we're heading next. We're going over to Beckenstein to help Kasumi with her mission to get the gray box back. But before we go, I want to fuel up here and get one probe to replace the one that we got before. So let's help out Kasumi and head back over to the Serpent Nebula. No Citadel, I'm not going to wherever you are. Heading over here to the Boltzmann system. enter it. And here's Beckenstein. We'll land. I'm not even gonna bother to read the flavor text. I'll scroll down through it in case you're interested and want to pause, though. Because, to be honest, at this point, a lot of the flavor text for planets in Mass Effect isn't really all that interesting to me in terms of actually wanting to stop and read it. So I'm just gonna get going. Besides that, I find the actual missions to be a lot more interesting and fascinating than the text describing why a planet is the way it is. I mean, there's a couple of exceptions, like Omega and a certain planet in Mass Effect 3, or rather Moon, but those are pretty few and far between.
Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's my cover identity.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Only article in Badass Weekly. I wanted the front page of Badass Weekly. I mean, come on. Fine. I guess it'll have to do, and we don't need a reminder about how much of a bastard Donovan Hawk is, and we know what's with the fancy get-up, because we're going to what's essentially a high society party with a bunch of criminals. So, now might be a good time for you to fill me in on the details of our plan, Kasumi. I can't exactly carry out this retrieval mission if I don't know the details.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
Exactly.
Patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons.
I'm still not sure why this idiot wants a statue of Saren. That strikes me as a little bit bizarre.
Once inside, we'll make our way to
Then again, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal mercenary boss, so who knows?
Waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, I can tell this isn't just another heist to Kasumi. This whole thing means a lot to you, doesn't it?
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds
Just to me, I'm used to figuring out the obscure little details of things like that.
Discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Well then, let's get to it. No reason to sit here waiting.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop.
Now let's just hope nothing goes wrong, shall we?
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem, yeah?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir.
He doesn't shake hands, it seems. This guy's a bit of a douche.
Don't think our guests.
Then again, considering what we know about him, that's not a surprise, is it?
You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Well, this is his party, and we don't want to arouse any suspicion or give away the game this early. So we're just going to have to agree. We'll play his game for now, and I'm sure Kasumi will have an alternate way in that involves being less visible. Of course, I understand.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he turned you away, though? That was a little surprising.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
So, any changes to the plan? Since you're not going to be getting in openly, I mean?
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
Well, that works for me. And they're taking the statue to
We'll
the
keep
vault,
radio
apparently.
contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
And we get a dress for this mission. You get a nice fancy suit if you're playing as male Shepard. But yeah, this is the one mission where wearing some fancy clothes around here is actually worth it. And makes sense. Though this mission is one of the times when in some ways I think it's worth it to play as male Shepard, though it's not for a very big reason. It's mostly because the outfit you get out of it is something you can reasonably justify wearing around the Normandy, and it looks fairly commanderish. You can't exactly go around wearing a dress while commanding a starship, now can you? Sorry about that, everyone. My game froze up for some reason and just stopped responding without going all no responding on me, so I had to Control Alt Delete exit out of it and restart. But we're back in now.
How did you ever contain that situation?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam!
Oh,
Thank goodness. I thought those...
how lovely. Just capital. Haha.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking.
Yes, Commander Shepard. That bitch is totally dead.
That goes to security.
Definitely.
We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
And yeah, I may have mentioned this in the past, but this honestly is one of my favorite missions in the entire series. I just love the whole James Bond-esque feel of this mission. And then everything. It's so cool, honestly. Just the fact that you get to do the whole undercover spy thing is... I just love it. I'm not really sure how to describe it better than that, but... yeah.
Read on that Archangel guy.
I hear he's dead. Or gone. Or
Just
something.
the whole
Good
thing
reasons.
about how you want to do all this secret stuff while mingling and blending in and everything. It'd be nice if there was a little more to the aspect of you have to be a visible figure at the party while doing everything, but I suppose they can't do something as expansive as that in a DLC, really.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
But what have we here? Hello there, Saren.
Password protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Yeah, this just has me further seeing the whole Catwoman in space vibe for Kasumi. Just how well she has everything figured out for disabling the vault security, really.
This power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Very nice. Now let's head up here and just follow this. Once I'm heading in the right direction. We'll just follow the old boy. And can cut their power by pulling on a statue.
One sec.
And revealing the power generator.
That should take care of the barrier.
It would probably be smart to put something back over that so no one works out what we did, but whatever, I guess. I'm going to do what I usually do here, though, and save chatting up Hawk for last. Let's get ourselves out
I hear Mr.
here.
Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
He'll be letting me near it, though not willingly. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight and Security Chief Rowe's in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Yeah, and right here we have a couple of options for how to get into Hawk's quarters to secure the DNA we need. Number one, we jump over here and sneak into the private quarters and kill a few guards. Number two, we find our way in using this Security Chief Rowe thing. And I think we're going to do this the more undercover spy type route of using that information.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Well, I have clearance, wink wink, nudge nudge. I hope Kasumi's managed to tap into the systems. For now, though.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Yeah, I hope Kasumi's got that access. Otherwise, this is not going to work out so well. Your boss said I could go in, bitch.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms? I see. I don't know who you think you are, but Rose says she's never heard of you. Nice try, though.
Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Okay. So that didn't work as planned. So we're doing this the hard way. The way that involves shooting guards.
Up ahead!
Okay, let's try that again and not fall through the landscape this time. We'll push the one guard. Yeah, first death right there. We're back here a little bit. So I've already read the thing here that we picked up from the datapad, so I won't read it again.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guards community.
Hawk throws a hell of a party.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people.
Okay. Tap into the guards' communications somehow, eh? That's what we need to work on next. If I can get into their communications somehow, then we can use that. We can use that to be able to get into his private rooms the easy way.
Santiago took over that refinery on Zoria.
He's such a shrewd businessman. The Blue Suns are lucky to have him.
Oh, that's right. The Zaid mission. He wanted us to help with the Vito Santiago thing, and
Let me unlock that security room door for you.
yes. Thanks for that, Kasumi. I don't want to be caught doing any hacking myself, after all.
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's get ourselves in. So, unlock this.
Ready for action.
Okay, hehe.
Can't get a lock.
Now let's beat them to death close range. With our vanguardiness.
See what you can find.
I see a datapad here. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. Can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. So it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, you want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy.
Yes.
We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Now, I'll take some Metagel, and since we have their communications, I can get into that room the easy way now. And let's have 7,200 credits from their wall safe. Hopefully no one goes back there anytime soon, because there's a dead body lying around, and that's probably not going to sit too well with anyone, really. But now, let's get our asses into Hawk's private rooms. Best place to go next, obviously.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Yeah, I have authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Chief Rose, and this time we can actually have Kasumi help us bullshit our way in. So there, haha.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Yeah, he probably assumes we're like a hooker or something. Is most likely what's going on here. That guy thinks we're like one of Mr. Hawk's strippers or something. Is most likely.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Okay.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Well, who knows? Maybe he likes messing around with plants.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Found a sample?
No, credit shit.
Yes, 1 whole credit. Quite expensive.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Okay.
No DNA, but looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Huh.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
Yeah, now we're just gonna keep searching around for DNA and stuff.
Time to wake up.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Let's get into his safe for some credits, just for the hell of it. Because we could do with some spare credits, for sure. And let's do that. 7,800 credits. Keyboard.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Then why did you search it, Shepard? Really? Datapad. Akuda Decryption Project Update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Akuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password after all, or at all even. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box. Well, damn, Keiichi is obviously very good at keeping his shit secure. That's for certain.
DNA off the data. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Okay. We got what we need for the DNA scanner. So let's get out of Hawk's private rooms. And go and disable the DNA scanner. Then we can chat up Hawk after that. And have him... Oh, I went through the wrong door. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, we can just disable the DNA scanner. Then I'll go chat up Hawk for a voice sample to use with the password, and we will be golden. And then we can break into the vault.
The barrier's down.
DNA scanner.
Identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Okay. Now we just gotta get through the voice lock, and we're in. So for that, we need a little chitty chat with the man himself.
Do the guards seem more attentive than usual?
They'd probably be more attentive to me too if I was wearing that dress.
Charming. Okay, now, it's been a little while, so I'm gonna save the game before we do anything else. Let's talk to Hawk now.
All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's get to it.
After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you.
Likewise.
That seems
Oh,
the door
apparently he
doesn't sound
does.
so uneven.
Apparently he does shake hands. You expecting trouble then?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gun. In our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Wow, he is a hell of a spinster. I mean, he's an asshole and a bastard of the highest order, but he is definitely good at spinning things, so it looks like he's on the morally right end of things. He's definitely good at that. And yeah, we've got everything we need now, Hawk, so it's time for us to rob your ass blind. Well, not necessarily rob his ass blind, but take a certain thing he values above all others.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Haha. Oh yeah. And Kasumi, if you could close that door behind us, that would be great.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Yeah, time to get some armor on and weapon up. Because I have a feeling things are not going to go according to plan. Kasumi, why are you standing there in plain view of the camera while you're disabling it? That strikes me as a fairly dumb thing to do. Oh wait, she has security access, that's right. So she probably just erased the image of herself on there, didn't she? And now, let's double check our weapon loadout, just in case. The Eviscerator's plenty good for now, and the Phalanx. And let's see, the missile launcher. For that. So, we're nice and geared up. It's time to do this. And this is a fairly interesting vault to look around. So we're going to take a chance to glance over things for a little bit.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scan
Nice.
is only on the gray box. It's not far.
Well, I've got a little time to look around, I think. Whoa.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
No. No, I don't, Kasumi. I can't believe you'd even ask that. But yeah, Hawk... this room is just full of, like, priceless historical artifacts from all sorts of civilizations, and it's incredible. It really is. It is really amazing.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
Well, I suppose taste is in the eye of the beholder. Not really my sort of thing, I have to admit.
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone.
True enough.
Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palavin. For good reason, I say.
Huh. Let's open that and get some Medigel.
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of that orb that we got from the Firewalker missions, the Prothean artifact, I mean. And would you look at this? Little bit of alternate BioWare universe fourth wall breaking going on here with this thing. Anyone who's played Dragon Age knows at an instant what this is. Which reminds me, I have to play Dragon Age on this channel at some point. Once the Let's Play I'll be replacing this game with finishes, I think.
It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Oh, did it also sink on its maiden voyage, and did they assume it was unsinkable? Is that what you mean? Because if not, then no, it is not like a Turian Titanic.
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
I don't know. Back when they lived on their actual home planet, I imagine?
Creepy.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it, to be sure. Now, what are you?
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Sorry, go nuts for this sort of thing.
Yeah, there's loads of these sort of things. It's incredible the kinds of stuff that Hawk has got his hands on in here.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Yeah. How did he get the Statue of Liberty's head in here? The doorways don't seem large enough to fit it. Seriously, there are so many priceless historical artifacts in this place that I just can't help but think that I really wish we could take some of them out of here, or at least notify the Alliance that they were here and get some sort of raid on this place, because it has got to be illegal to have this many cultural and historical relics all to yourself. Having this much stuff, these many artifacts, that has got to be illegal, and I just wish we could do something about it. But now, it's time for us to get ourselves a new toy. The Locust.
That's the Casa Locust. No.
Which I prefer to refer to as my favorite SMG in the entire goddamn game.
Won't mind if we borrow these?
Yes, borrow in inverted commas, because we will be permanently borrowing them. Yes, indeed. Hehehehe. Now, let's save the game. Just so that we are at a good place to restart if things go wrong, and pick up that old grey box, shall we?
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked.
Wow, that is creepy. How big his head is.
You at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me.
But you never did explain
Need what's in your grey box, Kasumi.
exactly how you knew it was her.
I'll admit your skills
Seeing
are
as the
impressive.
two of you have never seen each other in person.
But you're still going to die.
You talk too much. I'm breaking some of your toys. Yes. Break one of his artifacts. That'll piss him off.
Kick their asses.
And get the locust. Missed out. Now Kasumi, Shadow Strike on their asses. Then how about a little bit of that? Okay.
Drone deployed.
Kasumi,
Now you see
if
me.
you would.
Moving to cover.
Great. Kasumi's got herself unconsciousified.
Just through my shield.
Kasumi.
Burn the bastards!
Come on.
Burn the bastards!
That's one down.
Deploying combat drone!
Yes. Locust, I love you. I love you.
Let's see if they burn! Combat drone deployed!
Yes, I love my new toy. I do really love her. Unfortunately, it's a little tricky bring down on those shields.
Light him up!
You have a lot. You take a lot of punishment, that's for sure. Let's switch over to the phalanx.
Burn, bitch!
Come on.
No shields!
You got you down to just armor.
Let's...
Come on. Pop your head up, bitch. Pop your head up and stay still, let's just say. Come on. Now I'm switching to the shotgun, and we are charging your ass. And I was gonna beat you to death, but that works too.
Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
And now, let's go collect a bit of ammunition. I would like to get a little bit more of it, if possible. And we have done. Speaking of which, weapon loadout, and yes, you have the Locust too, Kasumi. Let's save the game. Now,
I see them.
and yeah, it's going to be quite the tricky little fight we've got to do here.
Did I do them?
Going dark.
Yeah, please don't try and rub up against the mech, Kasumi. I would not be happy if you did that. Okay, let's switch over to the heavy pistol. And let's go incendiary ammo here. Kasumi. Okay, come on. Well, the fact that it's only a single mech is helping me immensely. Come on now. Let's switch over to the missile launcher. And now, let's go to the shotgun. And Kasumi, come on now. Get in cover. And I switch over to the Locust. I see an Eclipse Vanguard all the way over there. I'm going to need to ammo up again soon. Come on.
Taking cover. Incoming. On my screen.
Let's get their barrier down pronto-like. And Kasumi, kill that Vanguard, please. And now... I need you to die. Kasumi, kill him.
Can't reach the target.
Now I only see one more of these idiots.
Damn it! We have to.
I have to beat this idiot to death at close range. And we need more ammo. Let's see here. Get those two. 4,200 credits. And now let's go look for ammo. Maybe I can come up with something. I would very much like to have enough ammo to continue on. Because we don't have a whole lot for things like the pistol. I'm down to 180 for my SMG, which is my favorite gun at this point. Let's see here. Did we just collect all of it without me noticing or something? We may have done. There we go. 238. 29. 14. Not bad for the amount of ammo we got.
I see them. Grabbing cover.
Kasumi, please murder one of them for me.
Taking heavy fire!
It's gonna take us a little bit to deal with these idiots. Be a dear and murderize their faces for me, Kasumi. I do appreciate it. Murderizing is something you're good at with these idiots. May as well take advantage of that and have one of them die in fire. Go on, Kasumi. Go on. Kasumi.
Can't do that right now.
Kasumi, come on. Well, that's another one of them down. Would my favorite thief please kill the heavy for me? His rocket launcher is pissing me off.
Look straight ahead.
Grabbing cover.
Great. You idiots. And robots as well.
Through my shield.
We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Haha. Kasumi, come on. Well, I'm dead now, because they flanked me while I was trying to recover some health. Still, this is going fairly well so far. I can't complain too much, considering I'm playing this on Insanity, and I've only died once in this section thus far. Not counting the one back when I tried to get into Hawk's rooms the hard way, I mean. Pity I have to do this bit all over again, though. Now, you guys need to die. And Kasumi,
Can't do that right now.
what about that?
We're going dark.
Need some cover.
Haha.
We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Heavier weapons, you say? Well, I've got some available, it happens. Not heavy enough, apparently. Switch back, and Kasumi, could you whack that heavy? He's annoying me.
There they are.
Game time. Taking cover.
Okay. I would like one of these assholes dead.
Shields.
Kasumi, do it. Now get in cover here so that I actually have something resembling decent cover. Kasumi. God damn it. Fucking robots. Fucking robots. I just should not be approaching that close. Jeez.
Here they are.
And we're going to, of course, be abusing Kasumi's ability to spank them with her fist. to win this fight because it just makes things so much easier. Kasumi! There's another one down.
Going silent.
Okay. Bring them down, and Kasumi, I would like that idiot with the rocket launcher to die
Here they come.
when you get around to it.
Taking cover.
Going dark.
Brace yourself.
Hostiles detected.
Come on now. I see an idiot with a rocket launcher. Kasumi, I'd like you to murder the Loki mechs. They're a pain in my butt.
Engaged. Take heavier weapons than that to blow those.
Get your ass into cover again. Kasumi, help me murder their faces, please. That would be great. Yeah. Their faces need to be murdered.
To blow those tanks.
Apparently, I don't have heavy enough weapons to blow the tanks. How about you finish them off for me, Kasumi, and just save me the ammunition I would have to spend? Okay, thank you so much. And it's time for a quick ammo check before we try and move on. And I see a mass accelerator cannon here. So that's what she meant by heavier weapons. There we go. And I even get some fireworks out of it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, we're just blowing holes in your walls with mass accelerator cannons that you happen to keep in here for story reasons. No big deal, right? No big deal. Some more credits. Now, are there any more thermal clips around? Not seeing any. But now I want to save the game again, in case things go wrong and all that. God damn it, Kasumi. Why did you have to die on me like that? Such a pain to deal with. Heal. And Kasumi, bring that one down for me, please. Now, please go invisible. Well, again. And now I'll bring out the big guns. God damn it. Kasumi wasn't fast enough, and there was no way I was going to be able to get that guy in time. That was inevitable, pretty much. Okay.
They've seen us.
Kasumi, dearie. Kasumi, please try to not get yourself killed this time. That would be very helpful to me. Speaking of which, I'm going rocket launcher on your asses. Kasumi, you can do the God fucking damn it. I was telling Kasumi she could be support and just kill the goons. Then I got murdered by a combination of rocket launcher and flashbang. That's very annoying. Okay, Kasumi, help me out here.
I see them.
God damn it. Seriously, I hate it when stuff like this happens. It's such a pain. That said, I am gonna keep trying, and I am not lowering the difficulty, so don't even suggest it. I will beat this on insanity or die trying. Or die trying repeatedly, I should say. Kasumi, would you mind? He's getting a little too close for comfort here. Could my favorite thief kill another guy? He's a little too close for me to be entirely comfortable with it. This mech is burning through my missiles fast, but I don't really have another option right now. We're out of missiles. Let's switch over to the heavy pistol. Kasumi, could you hit him for me?
Defense systems active.
And now he goes down. Oh yeah. That'll do it for him. Let's switch back to the Locust. And I tore through those guys pretty easily, even if it did take me a couple of tries to not die stupidly. But seriously, having Kasumi and her ability to just jump behind people and whack them dead is just a godsend. It really is.
You don't talk. Cage.
Kasumi... God. Kasumi, you just had to go and die on me. What about there? The shielded trooper... God damn it. Kasumi?
Deploying Warfield!
God fucking damn it. We're gonna die here. Unless...
Can't do it. You're...
Fucking hell. Jeez, that was annoying. Though I suppose them finding their way around the cover to shoot me point blank was going to happen. There, it's still a pain in the ass. And now I have to do that mech fight all over again because I did not save soon enough. Kasumi, if you would. Okay, I hate you people once again. And I'm flipping you off right now. So there. So there. Note to self, after I beat this guy again, save the damn game. So now, my old strategy should be okay. That guy's a little too close for comfort.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, he's a little too close for comfort right now. Kasumi, you mind?
Now you see me.
So let's switch over to the heavy pistol, I think. This is the best bet. And god damn it.
No shields.
Kasumi, I need that heavy dead. He's annoying.
Contact.
Come on now. Let's fucking come on. And there, you are dead now. Let's kill them. And let's save the game. before I go and look around for ammunition and the like. Also switch back over to the Locust because the Locust is awesome and everything else is not awesome.
You know what happened to your boy Doy when he fought back?
You don't talk about Keiji like that. Murderer!
She's already cloaked and going after somebody. Unfortunately, Kasumi can't cloak again quite so soon.
I'll tear you apart.
I don't care. You're stupid. Let's bring that Vanguard down. That little bastard is the one who killed me last time around.
There they are. Can't get a lock.
Yeah.
Down you go.
We got you. And we're full up on ammo again for everything except our heavy weapons, which I have expended all my ammo on by this point in fighting that heavy mech earlier. Let's hope that doesn't end up biting us in the ass. Examine the dead merc for some tech damage. And the med kit. Now I'm saving again.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself. Locked and loaded.
Great. More of these assholes. They are really annoying. Oh, shut the fuck up. Kasumi beat her ass down.
Mind over matter.
Well, there goes their Vanguard. She's toast. Now let's get a few of the others. Come on. Thank you. Now, of course, we got that jackass back there with the rocket launcher giving us grief. Kasumi, would you make him dead for me? His rocket launcherness is pissing me off. Let's go over to the heavy pistol. Now, that trooper plays, and apparently we didn't successfully kill off Rocket Launcher Man. There you go. He can die for us.
Going dark.
Thank you so much, Kasumi.
Eat it. Heavy weapon. Get down.
And let's beat you to death. Now, come on. Get it to cover here, and that fucking engineer. is really being a pain in the ass. Kasumi! We have a vanguard and an engineer here. I would like one of them punched dead. Come on. The engineer will do for now. And they aren't dead. God. Kasumi, you need to work on your whole killing enemies in a single blow thing. You're not very good at it. Now back up. And you are dead. Extremely dead. We haven't got all of them yet? Come on. Where are they? Ah, there they are. That should be everybody. At least everybody in this area. Now let's salvage what we can before we move on. Refined platinum, check. Don't think we want anything from that place. PDA, I'll take your credits. Now, let's switch to this again after I reload that gun. And save here. Okay. Out this door, and this is the rather challenging, in some ways, boss fight of this DLC. It tends to be rather annoying. Why do we have an Avenger assault rifle out? That's what I would like to know. For one thing, we can't even use a freaking assault rifle, so why do we have one?
Allow me to show you the hard way.
And he has a gunship. Wonderful. Especially going to be hard because of the fact that we do not have our heavy weapons any longer. Thank you for saving my life, Kasumi. I really appreciate having my life saved. What about there? No. How does fuck you sound? As a response? Are you cool with fuck you as a response to that? Because that's how I'm going to be responding to that query, you jackass. Come on! We gotta get his shields down. And I'm switching back to Locust now.
What did you tell him? Friend Kasumi, you're doing this for love?
That and to stop political complications about certain things from becoming a factor. Both of which I find to be fairly compelling reasons, honestly. Come on. God damn it, Kasumi. We need to bring down the shields on that thing. Dude, you need to get a hobby. That's kind of creepy, I have to admit.
Need some cover.
But you apparently don't think so. Oh. You creepy ass motherfucker. And I'm dead. Really not helping me with winning this boss fight. The whole dying thing. Yeah, Kasumi, you do that. I'll get out the heavy pistol. And we got these sons of bitches. And Kasumi, would you mind not dying? I'd appreciate you doing the not dying thing. No. Let's have Kasumi bring down the shields on Hawk's toy a little more. How about fuck you? Does fuck you work as a response, Hawky boy? Because it's the one you're getting. So there. Come on, man.
Look left.
Wonderful.
You're doing this for love?
Pretty much, yeah. Now fuck off, you bastard. Kasumi. Come on. We gotta take these ground guys down so that I have a chance. Dude, get a life. It's just a memory storage box. What's the big deal? Jesus. Come on. Okay, Hockey Boy. Your shields are getting another blow now. I'd rather we focus fire on the troopers. Seriously, dude, how do you not realize how creepy that sort of thing is? Come on. Now, get those shields down, please. Oh, fucking damn it. Just as the shields were being brought down, the bastard brings them back up again. Come on, Kasumi. I need you to knock out a couple of these guys for me. Okay, who are you targeting? The mech? I would have sent you out after one of the organic guys who have shields, personally. Just because they're the heavies, and more of a pain in the ass than the other people. If we're judging based on that, I mean. Please hit the trooper. Do that. Now run up to retrieve some ammo real quick. Then fall back.
They're coming down the front, Akin, with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
Okay.
I'll have a squadron of them.
Okay. Help me out then. Kasumi, dearie. Help me, please? Okay. We've got that one trooper now. What? I did not say to jump, you idiot. Jesus. That was seriously ridiculous. That was just ridiculous. Come on. And now we have to start this fight over again. But I think I'm going to call this episode here. So, this has been DarkPhoenix Gaming, and you've been watching my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. I hope you'll join me next time when we will continue trying to bring down Donovan Hawk. See you then, folks. See you then.